Well, hello there, guys. How are ya? How's you doing? Good. I'm a little sunburnt, though. How was yours? Oh, good girl. What the fuck? Um, what? What's with the what? Yeah. What happened with the dude? What's going on there? What did the dude? What was up with the dude? And what, he just didn't know? And I assume he did not like that. That answer was unacceptable. Jeez. Oh my god. But, like, what did he think having a tantrum was going to do? So he just, like, showed up with no notice? He just, like, planned his day? He planned his day. He's like, I'm going to go to this place. I'm not going to tell them. I'm just going to go here. Good lord. Oof. Oof. Who would have it? Who would even have it at this point? You gave it to him. Oh. Jesus. People are retarded. People are so stupid. You're being asked about. You want to come and say hello? Come here, babes. Come on. Come here. Come on. Do you know you're a good girl? Do you know that you're a good girl? Come here. She knows. She knows. Huh? You want to say hello? Say hello up here? Look at the camera. What's up there? What's up there? Here, I know how to get you to look. You want it? Use your words. Use your words. Say please. Good girl. Good girl. She moved. I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't do nothing about it. Oh, thank you for the kissy. Thank you. She's a good one. She's a good one, this pup. You're good. She's a good pupper. She's from good stock. She was too quick. I could probably get her to do it again. Hang on. Mika, you gonna come here and perform for the peeper? Get over here. Get on over here. Come here. Come here, babes. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. Come here. Ow, not there. Come here. Stay. Okay, Grace, you've had a lot of time now. Mika, stay. Good girl. Can you say please? Can you say please? That's good. Good girl. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Okay. Give me your paw. That's a good paw. So good. She's such a good one. She does all the things. You do all the things. Watch my phone. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Oh. They are uploading. You're uploading the pictures, yeah. That's very good. Oh. Lovely. You hear that? You were adorable. That's right. Yeah. Get over here. You get over here. You come right on over here. Hang on. 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, who is this incredibly handsome bearded man on the screen? Goodness gracious. I wish I could look like him. Oh, she's so cute. she's just the cutest. You're just the cutest. On a rant about what? Oh, she's such a cutie. The bearded man. Oh, like some Muslim or Jew-related rant, something like that, I imagine. We do. We do. Sometimes that energy enters a feedback loop and we explode at each other. But that's okay. That's just family, you know? That's how that goes. Yeah, because as soon as we're done, it's like, okay, everything's fine. We're okay now. We're okay now. Everything's okay. Oh, I know. You're always going to bring that one up. Let's see. What should we watch? You goofballs. You guys is goofballs. Well, we live in the goofball. It's where we stay. We are entertaining. We are very entertaining. Who, Marin? That sounds like Marin. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Trying to find some good stuff to put on while we wait for everybody to filter on in. Well, why don't we wait for everybody to be here? It'll be more fun with everybody in the room, right? We'll all get to chuckle at his stupidity. Which particular day's itinerary? Hey, Cosmic. Maybe, maybe not. Which crazy shit? He says a lot of crazy shit. No more. You need a break from Trump. The day with the Holocaust Museum? No. Oh. I thought you were talking about RFK Jr. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good day. That was a good day. I remember doing that. That's Lady Death to you, Cosmic. Thank you very much. What?
Welcome back, everybody.
All right, Cosmic, it's going to be okay. I know it's Luke Beasley, but I saw the name of this clip and I had to see what was going on here.
I am really excited to start with this story that had me chuckling all throughout this morning. You know that Oklahoma superintendent?
I will. But don't you want to wait until like everybody's in here and we can all laugh at him together? You'll get more. You'll enjoy it more. It's not about Luke. Just ignore Luke. Trump cheating at golf. Sleepy. Hey, Sleepy.
Who oversees the Oklahoma school system, not doing a great job. He's the one who's forcing them or was leading the charge, justifying having in the Oklahoma curriculum the teaching of 2020 election discrepancies or election lies. His name is Ryan Walters. That's who you were seeing on screen.
Oh man, Cosmic, you missed it. Ogre Boy was in Tiny's chat today. A very infamous far lefty being a far lefty in Destiny's chat. What mega nuke? Yeah, you missed it. We were all clowning on him.
And this just seems to keep happening, where people who, as the Rolling Stone described him, are Trump-loving Bible thumpers, which I love that phrase, Biden thumpers. It just, or not Biden, Bible. Biden thumpers. I've been accused of being a Biden thumper before. Bible thumpers, that they end up having little whoopsies as they're leading the charge against porn and about making us all more moral by their standards. Their moral grand standards, who seem to, by their own standard,
Sleepy,
have
did you watch the new
moral
South Park?
problems. So let's get into this one. Oklahoma's Trump-loving, Bible-thumping superintendent faces
You did. I think we
porn
talked
probe.
about this, right?
What?
You said you thought it was pretty funny? Or am I
So
making
many
up a memory in my
innuendos
head?
here. Why is he thumping the Bibles, and why are they probing his porn? An investigation's underway in Oklahoma. I love that, an investigation. After a television screen in the MAGA state school superintendent's office reportedly showed a video of nude women during an executive session of the State Board of Education on Thursday. And hearing the testimony, I guess you can call it, of people explaining what happened is what caused me to just be so happy today.
Never saw it. Waiting for the new Beavis and Butthead season. You should watch it. If there's any episode of South Park you should watch, it should be this one. Also, what are you waiting for a new Beavis and Butthead when we've got you and Daniel already here in chat? You guys have got that covered.
The images reportedly appeared on a screen. Again, this is a meeting of adults,
I know.
so that's why
That's true.
it's all very relaxed.
He will be,
discussing this. Reportedly appeared on a screen in the office
Daniel shows up every stream without fail.
of Ryan Walters, Oklahoma's far-right superintendent of public instruction. Walters previously told schools to teach the Bible, 10 Commandments, demanded students watch him pray for Donald Trump, and named transphobe Chaya Rachik to a state education committee. He also tried to use state money to purchase Bibles that match the specifics of those marketed by the president and his family.
Oh, boy.
Buying Trump Bibles, the 10 Commandments stuff. getting the porn out of the schools, which I don't want porn in schools, obviously. And then teaching 2020 election lies. And most recently, I'll show you a reminder of this coverage in a second.
That was the guy. That was the guy he was arguing with. That was Ogre Boy. That's the infamous lefty I was talking about. Cosmic, you'll have to ask, because I wasn't paying that much attention to Daniel's argument with Ogre Boy. We're going to have to talk about it when he gets in here, because I want to know about what he was arguing with him about. Oh, man, I had a fucking sunburn on my back. Fuck.
But he was doing a sort of anti-woke litmus test for teachers, so they have to prove that they're not woke to be teachers. He's led the crusade, this article notes, against pornography. And two members of the Oklahoma Board of...
I was at the beach. Yes. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Ogre Boy can't argue. What's the point? Sometimes we just like to have fun, Cosmic. Not everything has to have an explicit point. It was fun. I did use sunscreen, but I'm a little burnt on my face. Most of it is my back. If I take my shirt off, it's just like cherry red on my back. I did, but it's hard to reapply on your own back. I should have asked. I should have asked people I was with to help me apply it. That was stupid. I know you can, Cosmic, but he goes on. He's like an infamous dude. It's not about him being a dumbass arguer. It's about that he's made a name for himself being a fucking retard. And so you want to argue. Sometimes it's just fun to beat up on a guy. He made a point to me by being sarcastic. I remember how it went too. He goes, because Tiny was talking about how there are people in Israel who call what's happening there genocide. And he goes, then why don't you listen to them? And I say, because that's not how you determine that something is a genocide. And his response is to say sarcastically, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm not remembering it correctly, but he goes, oh, they certainly didn't have intent. It was just an oopsie. And so my response was, your sarcastic comment was actually self-defeating. Like, you fucking just argued against your own point, and you tried to make it sound stupid, but you actually just argued against your own point. Dude's a goofball. Yeah.
Education said they were shocked at what they saw on the screen on Thursday. Quote, I was like, those are naked women, said one person who was there. And then I was like, no, wait a minute. Those aren't naked. Surely
Cosmic,
those
I
aren't
had
naked.
one of your favorite moments, right? I had to jim the camera when he did that. I think he's just stupid. But he's like in that level of stupid where he's like read a lot of far left theory. So he thinks he's really smart because he can regurgitate some of the theory. But like, that's so... I see so many leftists like that nowadays, you know what I mean? Who will just regurgitate like the theory that they've read. It is absolutely like knowledge versus wisdom. Right? They like have a bunch of this like rote memorized knowledge, but they don't really know too much about like the practical applications and how it actually works out. And good Lord, it's very frustrating because like if you were just to be that way and you would like have discussions with people and end it with like, okay, well, we have a difference of opinion, blah, 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 blah. That's just the way it is. Yada, yada, yada. Right. That's one thing. But then to have like an entire political position based almost entirely on like rote memorization of theory and then become like extremely politically militant about it to the point where you're potentially torpedoing the success of supposedly your own party. It's not just stupid at that point. It is malicious. To quote the ancients, I am become meme. A collection of facts is no more a science than a heap of stones is a house. True. Because if you don't understand how those facts go together, if you don't understand how to string those facts into like a logical, workable system, then they are just disparate facts. And yeah, it's cool to know a thing, but it doesn't really help you much. The Hamas analysis, USAID. I haven't even seen it. Let's see. I did want to point out, though, aid diversion. So I've adjusted a bit of my position on this since we last talked about it. I less talk about like outright theft and keeping of aid, and more about how all of the aid goes through them, and it appears to be that they sell it to the Palestinians at very, very high prices when it's intended to just be aid, right? So that's sort of where my position has somewhat shifted to, rather than just outright they're stealing it. Just to be clear before we start going into this. Analysis compiled by user theft or loss of U.S.-funded humanitarian aid in the war-torn Gaza Strip has failed to find any evidence that Hamas military rulers of Palestine engaged in widespread diversion. So what does this mean specifically? According to a presentation reviewed by ABC News. What do they mean by widespread, I guess, is another question. Findings of the report appear to undercut the Trump administration's repeated claims that Hamas has regularly interfered with aid distribution. So there's a lot of sort of couching terms here, right? That doesn't mean that I'm thinking like, oh, that just means that they've been doing it. It just means I want more detail on the specifics. Do you have like the actual report itself? Findings of the report, GHF, with Israel's approval and despite rejection from the United Nations, took over most of the aid distribution system in Gaza. May 27th, after an 11-week Israeli blockade on all supplies from entering the Strip, Israel long accused Hamas of stealing aid provided by the UN, formerly the main distributor. Others fund its militant activity, claims which Hamas denies. So, my sort of newer point of view on this is it's not as much that they're stealing aid, which I'm sure they do keep some aid for themselves, for their militants, right? But it's more that they sell the aid to Palestinians at high prices than using it to, using that money that they overcharge Palestinian people for to fund their operations. Israel's allowed a limited amount of supplies into Gaza since lifting the blockade, and according to an Israeli security official, is coordinating future airdrops of aid by foreign countries that are expected to take place in the coming days. This is good. I'm glad they're starting to do this. I do think, and Sleepy, you and I have talked about this, even though we had some disagreements on particular points of view of like, our argument was like the moral high ground thing, which technically isn't really related to this topic. I think I have been pretty consistent on the fact that I think at some point, like, withholding aid, even if you have a goal to like starve Hamas, is just, it's not worth it. Like, if people are dying, if people are starving, that are expected to take place in the coming days. This comes after a coalition of more than 100 organizations warned this week that mass starvation is spreading in Gaza, with supplies now totally depleted. And yeah, we are seeing starvation deaths happening. USAID officials behind the presentation say they analyzed alleged incidents of fraud, abuse, and waste. Oh, God. I hate this phrase now. I can't even look at this phrase anymore. Reported between October 2023, when the ongoing Israel-Hamas war began, and last May. It's compiled before the U.S. Agency for International Development, once the world's largest single donor of humanitarian aid, officially ceased independent operations on July 1st. Jesus. The Trump administration canceled more than 80% of the agency's programs, while the remainder were absorbed by the U.S. Department of State. USAID officials say their findings indicate that in the majority of cases involving the loss of aid, the perpetrator could not be definitively identified. Okay. Sleepy, what do you think about this? I think that's a very interesting phrase to use. Because when I see this, right. When I see this, I think, okay, well, it seems like aid is going missing, but they don't know, they can't definitively say with proof who it was. Let me just get through this, Grace, and then that will be the first thing I do after going over this, I promise. The IDF denied the report in a statement to ABC News, saying, not only does the report ignore clear and explicit evidence that Hamas exploits humanitarian aid, you are absolutely next. To sustain its fighting capabilities, it goes so far as to criticize the IDF for routing decisions made specifically to protect humanitarian staff and shipments. And also, like, another really important development that just happened is the IDF is now coordinating with the UN with these tactical military pauses, aid routes. They're probably going to require, like, that they accompany, you know, to some extent, UN distributions of aid so that they can ensure that they're actually getting to where they need to go and being given to the citizens without, you know, being charged on that. Yeah. Super Mika. The IDF added that when it directs aid deliveries along specific routes, it is based on the operational reality and intelligence assessments aimed at safeguard. I have another article, but yes, it's saying that it's unknown who's taking it, but Israel says it's Hamas is doing it. Yeah. I think two things. Number one, I think it is probably true that in many of these cases, you cannot definitively say who is taking it. I also think that due to just the odds of, you know, who's in charge, who has the most forces, it seems safe to assume that at least a portion of it is being taken by Hamas. We can't say how much. We can't say how much is them. We can't say how much is gangs. All of that being said, I think the issue we still are running into is the fact that aid is going missing. Whether it's going to Hamas or other people, it's still going missing. And that is an issue that needs to be, you know, somehow addressed to an extent. Or, you know, the other issue being like Hamas selling aid back to Palestinians at, you know, elevated and exorbitant prices is another issue that appears to be there. I think it is within Israel's benefit for them to claim that it's Hamas, 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 Hamas. And with this administration in Israel, I'm not surprised that they're doing that. They are both terrible at PR and unstrategic at PR. So I'm not super surprised that that's the case. I do like that they're doing these tactical pauses for humanitarian aid, and I hope they continue to accompany any UN, you know, aid distribution. I think that's very important. State Department is also pushing back forcefully on the analysis, which was first reported by Reuters, as well as media coverage related to the matter. State Department spokesperson called it astonishing that the media is busy debating whether the masterminds of October 7th are somehow too principled to loot. I mean, is that really what it's saying? Is that really what people are saying? I don't think that's really what they're saying. I don't think that's the argument. But, okay. There's endless video evidence of Hamas looting, not to mention... And that is true. There is video evidence of Hamas looting. And I don't know if you guys have seen this. There was evidence, too, that showed... that Israel released of Hamas people shooting at Palestinian civilians outside an aid distribution center, which that was pretty fucking crazy, by the way. I probably can't play that on stream, but I might be able to link it if I can find it here. Hang on. Just watching the video again. Yeah. There it is. So this was just interesting to see, I thought. If you guys want to take a quick look at it, it's a pretty short video, but it's just drone footage of near near an aid distribution center, where we're assuming Hamas dudes. They're not IDF, right? They're just not IDF. They have a gun. We see some shots. We see a couple people on the ground. That's what we see from this particular video. Who's not here? Oh, yay! Beavis and Butthead are both here. There's endless video evidence of Hamas looting. Not to mention members of the aid industrial complex who have admitted that looting exists by reporting it as self-distribution in a poor attempt at an aid corruption cover-up. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was talking about a little bit, Sleepy. The spokesperson said, available intelligence confirms what is reflected in open source information that a significant portion of non-GHF aid trucks have been diverted, looted, stolen, or self-distributed. Despite this, the Trump administration, a staunch ally of Israel, has provided no evidence of Hamas carrying out widespread aid diversion to date. The IDF said it is making tremendous efforts to enable the safe distribution of humanitarian aid under complex operational conditions. Here's the problem with this statement. The problem with this statement is, how do they define widespread aid diversion? Because when it comes to UN distributing aid in Gaza, it specifically goes through Hamas, right? Because they are the governing body of the Strip. So they have to coordinate with them in order to distribute that aid. So you could say not widespread aid diversion, but aid going through Hamas itself, them potentially raising those prices, wouldn't necessarily be labeled as aid diversion if the path that it's going through is still technically the path that it's supposed to go through. Here's an article from last year. Talks about specific gangs stealing aid from the trucks, and one of the leaders of the gangs, Abu Shabab, who allegedly hated Hamas. Interesting. You remember that gangs may be benefiting from passive benevolence or protection from Israeli military. Gaza hunger crisis worsens. Organized gangs are stealing much of the area. Okay. Officials said criminal looting become the greatest impediment to distributing aid in the southern half of Gaza. Armed bands of men have killed, beaten, and kidnapped aid truck drivers in the area. Run cigarette smuggling ops, stealing food and supplies. Yeah, I mean, I am super not surprised that this is taking place. Aid organizations say Israeli authorities have denied most of their requests for better measures. I think they're going to start doing better with that now, hopefully. More open crossings and permission to allow Gaza civilian police. Israeli forces within view attacks have failed on multiple occasions to intervene. Israeli military has denied the allegations, saying in a statement that its troops have carried out targeted countermeasures against the looters. Jesus Christ. 98 of 109 trucks carrying UN food aid were ransacked. They cannot all just be gangs. Considering Hamas operates in civilian clothing, and these people are probably covering their faces, how are you going to even know, like, who is gangs and who is Hamas? That's part of the thing that I'm talking about here, right? That's part of the thing I was saying about that statement. Is like, you just can't know. And I'm sure some of them are gangs, and I'm sure some of them are Hamas too. You just can't know. And I'm sure some of it is just civilians who are fucking hungry, looting the trucks. Yeah. I mean, it's a mess. The AIDS situation in the Strip is an absolute fucking mess. There's no other way to say it. It really is. Alright. Well, that's fun. Not really, but you know what I mean. Anyway, to lighten the mood a little bit, Grace, drop the link. Let's go. Well, yeah. That was many scrolls ago. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Yo, did you see that moment? Did you see that Wonderwall moment with Green Day? Casper! We were talking about the AIDS situation in the Gaza Strip, but now we're about to have a bit of a laugh. But yeah, did you guys see this Green Day moment with Wonderwall? I hope this doesn't get copyrighted. It's short. I'm sure it won't. It's okay. You can try again. Nope. Alright, watch this. Wait. So he starts off with, you know, Good Riddance, right? He's playing Good Riddance. That's stupid and annoying. Hang on, Grace. Oops. Oops. Alright, you texted it to me. Hang on. I have to find some way to get it now on this computer. Give me a second. Why does it keep freezing? That's weird. Email to myself? You're right. I'll do that. That's easier. All right. Oh, this is the RFK thing. I thought you were sending me the golf thing. But yeah, this will be good too. Let's see.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids. Not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils.
This is AI. This is 100% AI. This is 100,000% AI. This is not real. I promise you. You can see it in his mouth. This isn't real.
SSRIs, MSNBC, and perverts masquerading as teachers and guidance counselors.
It's AI.
Sorry,
Grace. Wait, it's terrifying in that it's really well done as AI, right? Because it's definitely AI.
but as an educator, you can't show off your extensive collection of marital aids anymore.
I don't know what that means.
America isn't a dance school, a video game competition, or an OnlyFans academy. It's a country. And with the help of President Trump, we'll be focusing on eliminating the things in our society that are turning our kids into effeminate weirdos and skanks.
Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Give me the Trump golf one. Give me the Trump golf one. Try it in chat again and see if it works this time. Yeah. Oh, is there like a timestamp for it? Do you know like where? Oh no, Grace. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Look, I don't make the rules, okay? My hands are tied here. It's just the way she goes. I understand that it was autocorrect. The rules have no exceptions. Autocorrect gets you the normgasm. Press play from right there and just play 7 seconds. Okay. Ah, is that his caddy? Was that his caddy? That was his caddy dropping it, right? Jesus, bro. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, bro. That's so embarrassing. Holy shit. Like, why does he keep doing it? Everybody's seen him do it now a bunch of times. Why does he keep doing it? You ain't cheating, you ain't... Jesus, Sleepy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet. Let's see. We're gonna play one. Trump. God, you can't search fucking anything that happened recently without only getting the recent thing. I search for Trump cheating at golf compilation, and all I get is fucking recent shit about this one. The internet has gotten progressively fucking worse, and it's so annoying. Fuck me, dude. I mean, the keywords are there, you fucking retarded search engine. Good God. No, I know, but like, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I saw that one now. I saw that one too. God, it's so, God, it's so frustrating. Fuck.
I got 4 miles of ocean, right? It's over there. That's the problem. He wanted to take one of the most beautiful holes I've ever seen, maybe the most beautiful hole.
One of the most beautiful holes I've ever seen, okay? Such a beautiful hole. You've never seen a hole quite like this one. What's this? Is this another one? Oh, what? No. Wait, what? Dude, what? I don't even really play golf, and I know that that's bad form.
Iron 6 or 7 is the first. Get in the hole. Woo! Yeah.
Beautiful hole.
Straight in the hole. Donald Trump Jr.
I'm sorry, what? Did I miss something? Okay, no, I thought that was the ball.
Straight in the hole. Donald Trump Jr. and I think his wife walking across. Virginia. Like in Indiana Jones. Oh my God.
Do you have a message for Donald Trump?
You love kids.
Okay.
Ah, shit. I hate this fucking hole.
If you ever did a match against Happy Gilmore since he's come out of retirement, who did a better drive? How does he feel about Happy Gilmore saving golf? All right, Grace. Just hang on for a second. I'm gonna watch this.
There is. And play it in a different direction on top of everything, where you lose the views.
And now, an ultimatum from the man in charge.
Everybody, I mean, you're driving them all f***ing crazy. I mean, you're driving them f***ing crazy. You gotta either get along or you gotta find something that's gonna make you happy. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know what the f*** the problem is. I got very angry at him and very upset with him, and he wanted his day in court, and I gave it to him.
Is this from The Apprentice? Is this all like from The Apprentice? This is actually a shitty compilation. I don't want to watch this. What up, yeah? Oh, I hope this doesn't get copyrighted.
And Thanksgiving, I had a traditional Thanksgiving in Atlantic City. What a wonderful place to go. The boardwalk's a bit run down, though. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz on acid. Junkies and pimps and pizza, oh my.
Classic. Nah, I love me some Robin. What, to like where? It's only a minute.
And Donald Trump is the Wizard of Oz. He is the guy. It's a man, he plays Monopoly with real fucking buildings. This is a scary man.
I know, right? They're taking me out. They're gonna take me out. I paused it enough times. They can fuck off, okay? I have Sirius, all right? I listen to Howard Stern. Fuck you, Sirius. Don't fuck you. Be nice.
And he owns all these beauty pageants, Miss America, Miss Universe. Isn't that a bit like Michael Vick owning a series of pet stores? It's like... It's a fucking catch and release program for him.
That's funny because Michael Vick did dogfighting and abused dogs. Okay? That's the joke.
This is a man who said, my daughter is hot. Even people in Arkansas went, that's fucking wrong. That's just way out of place. And that fucking hair, my God.
Yeah.
I believe the hair is the Donald. I believe that's it. I believe the body is a maintenance system for the hair. He goes home at night going, we're home. Hey, fuck it, let's get out of here now. I'll fuck her, let's do this.
That's good. That's funny. That's funny, man. All right, so here's some fun news, guys. Guess what? We got ourselves another one. Woo! This time, sadly, no Greta. No Greta on this one, unfortunately. I know, it's sad. It's unfortunate. Right? We all love it when Greta is on the flotilla. Bringing her, like, 3 fucking boxes of aid. But it's okay. Not this time. I know! Our sandwich warrior! The sandwich girl! This picture is just... There's something special about this picture. I don't know what it is. But there's just something about this.
How dare you?
How dare you give me a sandwich that I really like? It's so weird. I don't know what it is. Because she's so, like... I don't know. I want to know. I wish this was a video. So I could see, like, why is she smiling? Is she just being, like, polite to the Israeli people? To the IDF people who she calls, like, genociders and occupiers? Is she just being fucking nice? I don't understand this. Also, what is with this hat? Is this like a Kermit hat? There's just something weird about it. True, Daniel. True. Wait, is that a meme? Does that meme exist? Hang on. Tell me that's already a meme. Yeah, it is. Good. Good. I'm glad. I felt like I'd seen it somewhere. That's why I went looking for it. But yeah, it's there's just something weird, man. I can't put my finger on it. Obviously, it's weird that she's smiling at the sandwich after, like, from the IDF soldier after all this stuff. Did she ever, like, comment on the picture? I wonder. She just dismissed it as a PR stunt? Yeah, but bro, like, it's weird. You're smiling. It's just weird that you're smiling like that. Yeah, I saw it. I saw that same one, Daniel. It's just weird. But yeah, we've got another one. Israeli military has intercepted a Gaza-bound aid ship seeking to break the Israeli blockade, which, like... Guys, like, at what point are you gonna realize that they're not gonna fucking let you through? What are you doing? Seizing all cargo, including baby formula, food, and medicine, the Freedom Flotilla Coalition said Sunday. The coalition that is... The bad side of me, okay, wants me to be like, just let him through, right? But I know that's not good. That's not a lesson they want to learn. It's just not good. But, like, there's part of me that's like let him understand, like, what would happen. They don't realize, like, how much of a favor they're being done by the IDF. Because Hamas is not going to take kindly to this. They are not going to take kindly to that. Violently intercepted. Okay. Violently how? Is anybody even injured? Bullshit. Okay. Anyway. It's just so frustrating, man. No, I don't think Hamas would actually kill any of them. Because that would not... They are smarter than that. But, like... They're not going to be nice to him either. They might actually take some of them hostage, is the thing that I'm thinking. That's sort of where my head's at. Let's see. What? Somehow they would have a miraculous conversion and choose to marry and stay Pepto-Bismillah. Yo, Cinderella! What up, what up, what up? How's it going? So funny. You're so funny, Daniel. You guys suck. Fuck you. You're gonna eat those one day, and you're gonna have to like apologize, and then you're gonna have to come on stream and be like, "I'm sorry, everybody, I was wrong." Okay. I didn't watch this discussion. I'm so salty. I've been salty about this. Whoa, what happened? Did any of you watch the discussion between Tiny and Connor? Was it good? Is it worth watching? I don't know. I think the Lib and Learn drama is the most interesting thing going on right now. Let's see, what else is... Let me get, like, the... Can someone get me, like, the most recent shit? Live and Learn shit? Yeah, but, like, holding his own, bro. Holding his own. Wait, what Hassan with Live and Learn thing? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't know. Today he watched a clip of it? Oh, maybe I didn't. Link me. Oh, good. I need some nausea for my Monday evening. Oh boy. Good. Then it'll piss me off and it'll be entertaining. Hit me with the good shit. Hit me with your best shot. Daniel, you can get it for me. I believe in you. Dude, Hutch is 42. He's 42 and he just shaved all his hair off, okay? I shaved my hair off at like 33. Son of a bitch. Should we watch it? Or should I watch the live and learn stuff? Okay. Just a clip? Daniel. Give me the good shit. What are you doing? Why are you fucking around? Good kitties. Happy cats. Is Loner like on vacation or something? Or he's just not doing too much the last few days? Either he has and I haven't been noticing, or he hasn't been. No, I guess he has. No, I'm seeing posts, but I feel like I haven't noticed him streaming as much like this last week or something, or these last few days. I don't know, maybe I was just doing shit. He generally has pretty good stuff. He's a sharp guy, that one, that loner box. All right. Where should I start from? Oh, jeez. Oh, what's this? This is short. We'll watch this real quick while we figure that out. What the fuck did I do? Oh no. Do you have like... Did Tiny do a video? Or like is it in his VOD or something? Oh, he watches a little bit of Tiny here. Loner had a delicate approach to debates, which I like, but it can be quite tedious. Yeah, I mean, it depends on who he's talking to as well. Like, I know I really enjoyed... We had a lot of fun with his debate with Athena. Did you watch that one, Cosmic? We had a lot of fun with that one because we counted how many times she said Gaza. Why? Why do you keep doing this to me? Yeah, it was pretty bad. But he was great. As usual.
No! Just read the indictments! Just read the... Not everybody does everything! Not every... Oh my god. I don't... Okay.
You know, someone has to do it. See, when I say that, everyone knows exactly what I mean. Which is, I think that...
Okay, is it in... It's in his VOD? Do you know, like, where I should watch it from?
Shows...
Like, this is so crazy.
I feel that in the city as well. Like, I feel like there is a camaraderie and there is pushback. Something... Did you watch South Park last night? That was, like, so satisfying to watch because I feel like sometimes we forget how insane it is. And then it takes this show to come back and, like, remind us of, like, how fucking weird it is here. Like, it is really weird. Like, all the Christian nationalist stuff that's creeping in, it's really weird. And I'm looking at this and you kind of forget how weird it is. And then I was watching that show last night and going, this is so insane. My point being, it feels like there is this weird space where so many
ogre
people are
pubes
scared to push back against things, whether it's like 60 minutes settling, or like people not being scared to like say what they're saying. Both of you are on your own independent platforms where you can say what you say. I'm just curious if you could each speak, maybe you Taylor first, speak to how it is to actually like talk to the truth of what's going on here and how scary or not scary that is. I don't know.
Yeah, I have not left the country, so I've not been detained by Customs and Border Control like Hassan, thankfully. I mean, you mentioned South Park.
Detained by border control like Hassan. Oh my god. Like, this guy came out of a fucking concentration camp because Lil Bro fucking lied about his whole trip back into the United States. Kill me, dude.
I think that one thing that I love about America, probably the main and only thing I love about America, is our civil liberties and the way that people value free speech. And, you know, I'm so grateful to have built my own platform and be able to speak more freely outside of the mainstream media. But we're seeing this, like, just record kind of assault on free speech, whether it's the media, like free speech in terms of the news organizations, but also civil liberties and independent free speech online. And, you know, both the Democrats and the Republicans are aligned on censorship. They're manufacturing a...
Dude, she sucks.
Moral panic around the internet and social media, and you know, telling people to support things like the...
She sucks so much, man. Jesus.
It's Online Safety Act, this horrible, horrible censorship bill. They're trying to repeal Section 230, which is a law that essentially protects speech online. So I think that, you know, we need to do everything we can to protect it, to even be able to have episodes like South Park, and for people like Hassan and me to be able to express ourselves freely as journalists still, you know, in this time.
Yeah, I also wanted to talk about something else that's kind of tangentially related to the South Park thing, because we were talking about that. Like, I'm glad that, you know, the fail-ennials and the boomer liberals, they like, you know, Donald Trump has a tiny penis, it's cool, but like, I think in the real world, the normies are way more radical than the way that the media is presenting this, like...
Here it is. There it is. There it is, right? The classic far lefty retard position. Oh, everybody actually already agrees with us, okay? They just don't know. They don't realize that they really agree with us, okay? They've been saying this for like fucking 10 years now. Good God, dude. 10 years of you fucking idiots saying the same thing, and nobody actually backs it up. You go and you try to talk to the normies, and they're like, no, that's fucking weird, bro. And yet you still go back to like your little cloistered areas, and you're like, no. They actually all agree with us, okay? They agree with us. They're so radical. Bro, shut the fuck up. You're just not right about this. This is not the case.
Liberal style resistance right now. I see Deborah's and Barbara's like wine moms on Facebook being like, Hakeem Jeffries, you need to go out and die.
Bro, you can't like look at this shit on Facebook and be like, oh yeah, that's representative of the electorate. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. That's my bad. I said that, you know, from the point of view of somebody who's not retarded.
Your body on the line. What the fuck are you doing? And it's like literally like a 50-year-old lady on Facebook with her government name. And we kind of saw a bit of that with the North Carolina.
Oh, with her government name. I thought he was like trying to make a political statement with that. No, I get it.
It wasn't Thomas Massey, Tom Tillis, where there were people like, I'm a 77-year-old veteran, and this is my name. My name is Hank Peckerson. I live on 1874 Bellevue Drive, and I'm gonna kill you with my AR-15. Like, that's the type of messages they were leaving in these dudes, on this dude's office. And
well, Pisco's retarded too, dude. God. Ogre Boy was saying the same thing in chat today. What were you arguing with him about, by the way, Daniel? What was it you were arguing with him about?
Resigning. Like, he's literally, this is his last term. So I think that people are a lot more radical now. This is a time, it's an unprecedented time.
He's so stupid.
To really get others on board. To explain to them that it's not your neighbors, it's not like a Guatemalan migrant that is responsible for all the shit that you're going through on a daily basis, not a trans person. I said this on Theo Vaughn's podcast as well. It's like, a trans person is not your landlord, unless, I mean, we're in LA, maybe you guys got a trans landlord, I don't know, but for the most part, you know, it's your landlord, it's your bosses that are fucking you over, it's capital owners that are fucking you over, and I think
There
this
it
is
is.
a unique opportunity to get even Deborah's and Barbara's on board with that, like white wine moms. And you actually wrote about this, and it was a great video where you talked about, you know, someone has to do it. See, when
What?
And you actually wrote about this, and it was a great video where you talked about, you know, someone has to do it. See, when I say that, everyone knows exactly what I mean.
They know what you mean because you're a fucking crazy person who likes violence, you fucking nutbag. You want people to die because you think, oh, the only way to, like, get the politics that I want, even though supposedly everybody fucking agrees with you, you still think, if everybody agrees with you, Hassan, then maybe you wouldn't need to go to this place where you're thinking about resorting to violence, okay? You've spent the last 10 years saying everybody agrees with you, and yet here we are 10 years later, and instead of becoming more mainstream, you've become more radicalized because you're looking around you and getting frustrated by the fact that not everybody agrees with you. And so now you're talking about violence. That doesn't sound like somebody speaking from the place of a political position where everybody agrees with you. Fuck me.
Which is, I think that shows.
Like, this is so crazy. Like, after 2 Jewish people were assassinated from some guy screaming free, free Palestine, 2 Democratic lawmakers were assassinated from some fucking crazy MAGA dude. And then now it's like, okay, well, the people we really need to be guys are the landlords and capital owners. Like, okay, bro.
On board with that, like white wine moms. And you actually wrote about this, and it was a great video where you talked about, you know, someone has to do it. See, when I say that, everyone knows exactly what I mean. Which is, I think that shows that there is a lot of anger,
gross,
a lot of resentment, and untapped potential, untapped revolutionary potential, as a matter of fact. And it's a great opportunity for organizing, I think, in these unprecedentedly horrible times. So that's what I think.
Clapper.
Is he mad about me?
Guy, if he was on my platform.
It's actually, he's so fucking retarded. Like, you should have to sit down. This would be, you want the streamer holocaust?
Oh,
you know what you do?
jeez.
Here's how you, this is.
How the fuck does he go that long without pausing? I almost forgot it was a video of him I was watching. I know, right? I asked him, since he was so convinced what Israel has done in Gaza was a genocide, what his thoughts are on Russia's invasion of Ukraine. For instance, the 4-month Russian siege of Mariupol alone killed around 88k civilians, was a genocide, or if Assad committed genocide by killing 500k Syrian civilians. Guess what his response was? Wanted to see if he held this. What was his response? It was probably a non-answer. It was probably some sort of deflection, is my guess. Oh, dude, 5 people died in this shooting in New York. I'm not familiar with that. Don't really know enough about the specifics to say. What? He just doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't want to look into it because he might find out that, oh, that actually was pretty fucked up. And then he'd have to criticize his beloved dictatorships. God, what a fucking weasel. Weaselly little liar, dude.
The street, but I'm the one that gets in trouble. You give him a book and you give him some paper, and then what do you mean? But I'm the one that gets in trouble. I'm literally banned from your platform. What are you talking about? Is he really gonna victimize himself in front of me? Are you serious? What? You give him a loaded gun and you say, here's your choice: 1 hour of reading every day or self. And 95% of streamers and YouTubers that cover the news would be dead in 2 days. It's unbelievable. Like, this stuff is out here everywhere. It's so easy to read. It's like, it's such a joke. And then instead we get Asmongold, okay, the fucking Roach King, to tell us the common sense about how it would be impossible to ever have any kind of interference in any kind of election. Because I guess Russia didn't have computers in 2013 when he said they didn't have the technology for it.
Yeah, everybody influences everybody.
In the case of the Syrian civilians, they were more pro-West than pro-Assad, pro-Russia. And in the case of Ukrainian citizens, they were pro-West and white as the white tea, as the TikTok retards like to say. I know, dude. So they don't care. Yep.
His elections. That's never what was asserted. It's that they.
No! Just read the indictments. Just read the. Not everybody does everything. Not every. Oh my God. I don't. Okay, I don't care. Who linked me Asmongold shit? Okay, I don't. What do we have for news today?
How do you think that the Supreme Court's ruling that benefited you on presidential immunity would apply to former President Barack Obama and what you're accused?
Okay, I've seen hoax shit. We've gone through this. Trump is into Scotland to golf. Why? To golf. That's why. More plane interviews. Yes.
And we're gonna do some great things.
These plane interviews are fucking weird, dude.
Tim Heidecker fan. Who's this guy?
I liked your initial answer. I liked you said.
Wait, we've heard this guy's name before. Oh, Tim and Eric show? Is that what he's from? They have a podcast? Do they do politics now too? Why does everybody have to do? I don't even know actually. Sorry, I don't know.
Try to be that person, and I agree. I think you are honestly, like, sincerely a great example of a progressive, like a progressively masculine man who lives his life in a way that is towards the betterment of society and embracing all genders. And,
He's been doing politics for 20 years? Oh, okay. Well.
And all that sort of good stuff. However, I did not, was not super fond of the second example that you gave.
Who?
The second example that you gave, which seemed to be just the first thing you could think of, was Hassan Piker.
Oh, okay.
Because he's at a fucking tarmac outside of an airplane, Daniel.
I understand that, and that's what it seemed like from what I could tell. Like, you obviously haven't kept up with him or anything like that, and I'm not here to give you a whole briefing on him or anything like that, or to preach to you about how he's not the best person to promote in that sort of way. But it is kind of a commonly known thing in the leftist space that he is very prone to misogyny, and he is kind of a person that is progressive and masculine, but not necessarily using their masculinity in a progressive way. So I kind of just wanted to
strike it from the record. Well, you know what's interesting is I'm doing a show with Hassan on Friday. Yeah. And I got someone in my DM saying you've alienated a bunch of us because of the Hassan thing. Yeah. Really, like, how bad? Let's do this. Like, do we have to have a purity test? Yeah, let's not eat our own. Let's not eat our own. I don't know what he did.
Not eat our own, bro. Oh, well. Now that he said that, his leftist career is gone. I have no idea who these people are, dude. I've never seen these people in my life. But now that they said, let's not eat our own, they're going to get eaten. They're going to get cannibalized. What are you doing saying something sensible, bro? She sounds like that Aaron girl. All right, the VOD. Give me the VOD where Tiny watches the Pisco shit. Right? True. Nice. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I guess it was today, was it? You guys? Were you all saying? Wait. What happened to my solar panels? Am I just tripping? Are they like in front of my face and I can't see them? What the fuck? Where did my solar panels go? Well, that's fucking annoying. Oh, here they are. Trash? Why would you put those in the trash? Can I do these? No, I can't put these here, can I? Okay. Oh. I don't think he knows about second breakfast. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Cinderella, the one from today. Oh boy, a cosmic suggestion. Let's see. Is it copyright, guys? Hang on, before we open it. Let's see. Will it be copyright? Oh, I've actually seen this. Cosmic. I take back every terrible thing I've said about you, ever, which is honestly not that often. I think you're fucking awesome. But this is a great video.
I want to be chosen. I want to be in the room where it happens. God, I know you have choices, but please make me one of them. Secret meetings, Nobel Prizes, high IQs. Could it be possible if I was a Jew? Natalie Portman, Gal Gadot, learn your ways, I will. My comment section will say you're a Zionist shill. I don't care. It must feel so good to be chosen. I'm coming, God's chosen nation. I want to be chosen. Israel. Choose me. Choose me.
On October 7th, my life changed forever.
How much do you pay for a rat in New York City?
Oh, fuck off.
Do you know where you are? Ugly ass.
My activism caught the attention of some important people. I was personally invited to the Holy Land by Miriam Adelson. Could this be the moment? Will I be chosen?
I could see greatness all over you.
I appreciate it, bro. So my girlfriend, though, is Colombian, and she's, like, really fine and stuff, but also I'm like, what do I do?
What do you do?
Is it worth it? It's like when I used to do drip heroin, dog.
The first time?
No, I'd done it once before, but it feels like when you're doing heroin.
If she would convert to the cause,
Yeah. Everything would be different.
I would think so.
Wow. This is getting real kinky, bro. I love it.
So good,
It's a challenge, but I guarantee you Hashem's going to give you something a lot greater besides for plastic surgery. Someone who's gorgeous.
Yeah. She
someone
does
who
have
loves
fake
you,
boobs,
and someone who
yeah.
cares about you. I'm telling you, that's what it is today.
I feel like a president right now.
You feel like this is the love of your life, but this isn't. This is the love of yourself.
Maybe. I love them titties.
You know what I
though.
mean? We understand.
Yeah.
That you're a human being.
Yeah.
I would say if you didn't, you'd be queer.
Baruch Hashem, my cracker.
Thank you.
Thanks. Fuck bitches get money. I'm Israel high. No cap on God.
The rabbi had spun my mind about my spicy Latina girlfriend, so I sought to understand the mind of the Israeli woman.
What do you think we should do with Iran?
Like nuke them.
Respect.
Yeah.
With America's help, though.
Yeah, of course. No, fuck America.
Hey guys, it's my first time in Israel. I just want to say I support LGBT, and if anyone's willing to kiss my penis when I get circumcised, that'd be great.
You know, when you're a Jew, you're not just a freaking person living in real life. We have a plot, and we're the main characters of the plot, and the ending of the plot is Mashiach.
The forecast for Tel Aviv and Jerusalem for this week is sunny.
What do you think about America?
Love it. Obese people.
Is this your wife?
My wife, yes.
Oh, it is?
My wife.
No. I want to kiss her.
Is it your friend? You want to check it out? Give her a kiss.
Fuck, marry, kill, Hamas, Houthis, Hezbollah.
Okay. Hamas, Houthi, Hezbollah. It's really hard. Okay. And marry the Houthim, I think. Kill the Hamas. Fuck the Hezbollah.
This dude is so
We
wild.
are very updated. We
Yeah.
are in open relationship.
Nice.
You can take her.
My favorite.
You can take her wherever you want. But small.
I found my Jewish mom. I'm so grateful. I gave my cousin hey. I gave my cousin hey.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm here and I feel really bad, but I keep that song. It just hits so hard because I was molested when I was young, and so I just relate to that one.
I don't know. I hate Kanye.
Let me tell you, the media, they control everything. And if the war starts, it starts because the media.
Why do the people running the media not like Jews?
I don't know. Why the people in the media don't like Jews?
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, I always think about that. People don't like Jew. This is 1,000 years ago. It's not for no. It's 1,000 years. It's 1,000 years.
We need to get more Jewish people in the media. How hot is it when a guy tells you that he's taken down some terrorists?
Smash! This is the word. It's a big smash.
Okay, of all the guys you've met, what's the most terrorists someone's taken down?
You know?
Or potential terrorists?
לשלוף צלף, איך אומרים צלף? נו מחיה. You know when they see from far and they do
Yeah.
that? So they bomb them.
Nice, nice.
Beautiful blood everywhere.
Yeah.
What the
Walking in the holy land, thinking I'ma be a holy man, singing convert me, convert me, and if you know you wanna be a Jew, hold up, let me explain. Color television, that was the Jews. Drip irrigation, the ballpoint pen, the teddy bear, stainless steel. Google, Saturday Night Live, genetic engineering, flexible straw. And one of them was definitely president in secret. Convert me, yeah. Convert me, yeah. I'm meeting God just not on my knees. What is going through me? Oh, you know, back home if you want to be a Christian, you just had to dunk your head in some cold water. Here I
It's
had to
this dude
memorize
is.
all this reading and stuff.
He goes to places and he does these just fucking these interviews where he's just like an annoying asshole just to piss people off, and it's called No Cap on God, and it's fucking hilarious.
I can see why everyone fights over this land. It's a Garden of Eden, an oasis of nature on earth.
This is a dream come true for me. This is for my skincare. You know, so when I run for president and win,
I've done that before.
You can't use this against me. Okay, Yuri's gonna do my back. Get in there, daddy. Get in there. Yuri's trying to get some good cock. How do you say good cock?
Zion Tov.
Yeah, Yuri's trying to get some Zion Tov. We're gonna try and help him out. I really want him to start going for those Orthodox guys.
Yeah, and did all like put all the mud all over my skin.
I think that's where the real fucking Zion Tov is at. Do I look like Justin Trudeau? Whoa! I'm like Jesus.
Bathing in the water, it occurred to me an answer to the Jewish question of how I will convert. I should become gay. And where better to find gay men than a protest?
Hatred and and all that. So we are here to fight that.
Is Tel Aviv really the best place to get good cock?
To get what?
Is Tel Aviv really the best place to get good cock?
To get a good cock?
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. I don't know. You can find one.
Yeah.
This is what you're here from?
I have a son. He lives here. He was in the army here. He goes out. He sleeps with some of the most beautiful girls in the world.
Does.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about doing like Eiffel Tower?
I don't know what that is.
Like the two of you tag team someone? Would you ever do that for the most beautiful girl in the world?
You want to get down with this?
Yeah.
He would not. He's a lot more shy than I am.
So you might consider it. If it was the hottest girl in the world.
Not with him. Not with him. Because it would bother him. It would bother him.
But it wouldn't bother you. It wouldn't be so bad.
We need to bring all 59 hostages back home and stop the war because it's horrible for both sides.
Yeah. Have you ever been with a Palestinian guy?
Pretty
No,
dead.
is it? I've never been with a Palestinian guy.
Have you been with a Palestinian guy?
Have you? No. But I have Palestinian friends if you want.
Okay, cool. Guys, I'm from America. I'm looking for a Jewish mother who will be very nice to me and take care of me on Shabbat and cook me dinner. Are you single? You're so beautiful. What would it take to make you my Jewish mother? Would you ever adopt a goy? Top or bottom?
A goy.
Verse, nice. Nice.
Well,
Have you ever been pounded by a Palestinian guy?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I love it.
I don't know if it's my dream, but it could be a symbol of peace.
Where's the best place where I could find some good cock in Tel Aviv?
Cock?
Yeah.
I don't know.
for
You,
me.
you should have. Wait. Which kind of cock?
Like male cock, like penis.
Ah, wow. That's really easy to find. Do you have Grindr?
Where do you go? No, I don't use the apps. Where would you go?
You should probably go to some parties or.
You can come with us.
You can come.
We have a lot of gay friends.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I want to bang your brains out. My English is so bad. It's Israel's Independence Day, so people are going absolutely wild. We were going to come for Palestine Independence Day, but they haven't set a date yet, so we'll do it next time. I want to bang you so hard, bro. I want to bang you like I'm the IDF and you're a terrorist. When I pound you, I want you saying, I'm Israel high. Yes. Gaza Strip, more like the Gaza Strip Club. Why is kosher pussy so delightful? Damn, bro, you feel me? You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, it's kosher. So I can eat it, you know? You know what I mean? That's my face, bro.
Tel Aviv guys or Jerusalem guys?
Jerusalem guys, of course.
Why?
Tel Aviv guys, they are gay. Gays.
Yeah. I try to make out with the dude.
All the good guys here in Jerusalem.
You like Shiksa?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Golden shower and
The shit's a curse, bro.
Shiksa is the best. It's the best. What, do you like getting golden showered on?
Of course.
I always wonder that in an ethno say, who does the DoorDash?
That's cool.
Was that Palestinian? Who's more sexy, Bibi or Trump?
Trump, sorry. Trump,
It's me, baby.
Yeah. Do you guys hate terrorists?
Oh, absolutely not. Get out of here.
I'm sorry. BB obviously is the choice. Come on. Let's be real here.
You interviewed her like a year ago.
Yeah, but I mean, like, come on. This is an obvious choice. Better shape. Svelte. Okay, one chin. Just one. This is the obvious choice. He's also like a normal color. Right? Oh, and his mouth doesn't constantly look like a puckered anus.
Defamation! You clip my video! You clip my video! You clip my video!
Okay, so those girls were upset because of an old clip I dropped of them saying she all Palestinians.
Good news, orgy lasted till 5 a.m. Bad news, time to learn what it means to be an Israeli.
Oh. There we go, siren time.
So many raver babes that were here that are no longer with us, and that's just a huge loss for all of mankind. So you came here and you survived with your six-pack.
Bro. I can't believe you just said that.
Best friends.
5. Yes.
5. And we also noting the girls here were so hot.
From the things that I remember, in some way I can say yes.
Oh
no,
my God.
No, I don't.
It's a good reminder that every day could be your last.
The final step was to meet with Yisrael
He
Kim,
really gives no
a man
fucks.
who
He's
trimmed his
wild.
Catholic
This guy is
cross
wild.
into an Orthodox dreidel.
So I guess next step is circumcision. When you were getting your circumcision, the doctor and the nurse is there.
Yeah.
Do you have any hesitation with whipping it out, or are you someone that loves to just shine?
There was no question it had to be done.
Yes, for God.
Yeah, for God.
So all your confidence, yeah, if it's for God, you whip it out, you know, you're just like, here I am.
That's what that was. Here
Listen,
was literally
not just for God, okay? For Harambe.
the back room, like an unfinished cinder block room with like a light bulb hanging from the ceiling, and like the rabbi, who's a mohel, mohel, who's the guy that does the ritual circumcision, he was like sitting on a paint can. But that's part of the ritual circumcision. When it's done, the blood is drawn by mouth. I don't know if they suck a dick, but they...
Yeah, they don't really do that anymore, and I hate that he's fucking telling him about this, because it's a very few people who do that, and it's not a good look, guys. All of the tankies love to be like, they suck baby penis.
Did you get? So you got you got a needle.
No, that's like the traditional ultra.
Like the little kids.
Yeah.
So the babies, you kiss the penis.
There's a way around it now. They use a glass tube because of infection, but some guys don't.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna be hardcore Jewish, you gotta kiss that baby penis.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's time to pay the price. I'm searching deep within to be chosen means sacrifice. You kept me warm inside, thanks for that. But a cow must shed its hide. I told dog it's time to hold my head up high. Before I say hello, gotta say goodbye.
I'm running out of iron to mine.
Sometimes to say hello, I gotta say goodbye, turtle. And I hate to leave you on the cutting room floor, but in this life I'm just seeking for more. But to be chosen, God can't wait, so let's one last hurrah. Yeah, time to cut you loose, for my head says hello. We need to say goodbye.